be calling you a radical. Thank you to the protesters at the Mega Dairy, Dairy Welfare Queen protesters. Thank you at the Bernie, the Femen protesters. Thank you so much. They took their clothes off. Thank you. Let's talk about this. The number one poisoner, welfare queens in the world, that's a nuclear industry. Who's second? The Mega Dairy industry. Mega Dairy welfare from hell. Monster freaking Mega Dairy welfare. They're the greatest killers of them all, besides the nuclear cartel, is the Mega Dairy. Mega Dairy. So I want to talk about this protest that they did. It's powerful, great stuff. So the protests that they did are so good and so powerful. You don't think it was? So I've done a lot of it. So you know I'm a AML, non-Hodgkin lymphoma survivor. Aortic valve had to get replaced because of it, all of it, you know. Mega Dairy monster next to me, he's drained off the marsh. The poisoner, he's head of the Utah State Agriculture, running for Congress. Criminals, these are welfare queens from hell. So, poisoners. My dietitian. So my dietitian says, Kevin, you know I've survived non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, ML de novo, the 1% survival bracelet. The disease I survived is unsurvivable. I've survived it without a bone marrow. It's unheard of. I'm the only one in the country, he says, that they know of. I think there's probably others sent home to die that didn't die. My dietitian, Kevin, she was so good with me. As you know, I weighed 119 pounds, my hiking, my walking. Kevin, you eat American Dairy, you might as well put a gun in your mouth. They milk them 4 times a day. You're eating dairy in this country, you are, I mean, it's suicide. They've poisoned it that bad. This protest was epic, Bernie, and I won't vote for anyone until they mention the word Fukushima, including Bernie, including Liz. At least Bernie says pull the plug on the nuclear industry, but I'm not voting for any of them. Trump, he's the pro-nuclear. He's Truman. He's Hillary. So this is important. This is powerful. So I did the protest. You know, I'll tag the video with my central line hanging out of my jugular vein with them in. I'm the one that talked them into going into Fukushima, to Chernobyl, and tearing their clothes off, killed by peaceful nuclear energy. Powerful stuff. So me and another young woman did another one. The central line's hanging out, and they got tagged in the United States as pornography. By people just tagged it, pornography. Young woman dying of leukemia with a central line. So Femen inside Vienna, I participated. We went into the UN. I got detained, got arrested. They ripped their clothes off, protesting Mega Dairy, protesting nuclearism. So I did my protest again. So we got a young woman in the bone marrow transplant center with the central line hanging out, and they wouldn't let us use the real blood, so we used beet juice. And I did it in New York City in the cage also. You know, tagged the videos. So she was, of course, nude. She's dying of leukemia with a central line hanging out of her jugular, and protested, killed by peaceful nuclear energy. I posted it here in the U.S. on Facebook, on YouTube, tagged as pornography. Self-right, but it's all over in Europe. Those protests are epic. Those girls are from the Ukraine. I was with a Ukrainian girl for 17 years, pole swinger from Vegas. She had a body, mind stronger than that body. Like a trap, she died of leukemia. Life expectancy post-Chernobyl crash. The Mega Tillamook Bay in Oregon, you get Fukushima crash in it, you get Tillamook Bay cheese. It's toxic. They milk them 4 times a day. You think that's normal? The hormones they feed them, not to mention the nitrates that go into the soil, cause heart disease. They're killers. Thank you for your incredible activism. Thank you for your incredible activism. Thank you for your incredible activism. I've survived without a bone marrow. I walk every day. I hike every day. There's a dietitian here at that works with me. Kevin, if you eat any American dairy, you might as well just put a gun in your mouth. I juice every day. I don't take supplements. I don't take any supplements. I'm a survivor of a disease you can't. Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, AML de novo, in my lymph nodes without a bone marrow. It's unheard of. How have I done it? My intensity, my activism, my food, my hiking, my intense walk on the sea, my fight for the ecology. I fight for her. She fights for me. Thank you, young women in freaking Nevada. I'll be talking to Bernie soon. I'll be talking to them all. Why won't you, first one that speaks of Fukushima is getting my vote. Until they do, go ahead and go on. But mega dairies, the second biggest killers in poison. Welfare queens, corrupt. It's the most corrupt industry in the world by a million times next to nuclear. Nuclear is number one by far. Killing us all. Longevity's headed south. Milk their cows 4 times a day. It's all welfare. We dump it down the drain. We don't even use the rotten poison. Again, I will quote my dietitian at the end. Kevin, she worked with me. I've survived this disease. 8 years. There's no way I should survive. It's impossible. Without a bone marrow. It's too sick for a bone marrow. Kevin, you eat American dairy, you might as well put a gun in your mouth and commit suicide. Thank you, young women. Powerful activism.